and just telling yourself that you love yourself. And that's all that matters, is that you love yourself. Now, if people love you and they appreciate you, then that's just icing on the cake. But the most important part is that you love yourself. And this exercise is really to help you in a very strong way get connected with yourself.
This struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever road we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.
Today, Tuesdays for me, I've started the half marathon training block, and so Tuesdays are going to be tempo days for me, but we're really early on in the training block, y'all. Really early on. The race isn't until February 13th. So this is a really long training block. What was that, like 14, 15 weeks? Usually I have a 12 week training block, but with the holidays and everything, I decided to make it a little longer. But Tuesdays for me are going to be a harder effort. So you guys, what's that mean? If you're just starting out, it means I'm going to try to get my heart rate up higher, like a tempo, like 160s, 170s heart rate for a sustained amount of time. And I don't like those runs. I'm not going to like tempo Tuesdays. I'm more of a low and slow type runner. And so right now, I did six miles at an 8:30 pace. And right now that's enough for me to hit the gas. So right now I'm just doing a cool down run. I haven't hit the gas in over 6 months. So my heart rate was up there today, y'all. But running with Randy, right? What's this all about? It's just all about getting out and connecting our minds and our bodies, pushing us a little bit. And some of you can hit the gas and go, and you're more experienced and a faster runner than me. Great. Running with Randy's is still for you. Some of you may have just starting out and you're walking. Running with Randy is for you. This is all about encouraging each other, supporting each other. We're only in this against ourselves, y'all. We're not running a race against each other. This is all for us, all for you, all right? So don't feel discouraged if you're not hitting what I'm hitting, and don't get discouraged if you are running faster and you want me to run faster. You just be you, all right? Just be you. Run your own race. This is all about encouraging each other. All right, it's Halloween week. Okay, I'm asking if you will vote me to be your next president. If you vote me to be your next president, I will be the coolest president you've ever had. I promise to uphold that in my presidency. I will be the coolest president ever. I will be the coolest president ever. And I will give tax credits. I will give tax credits for the following things. 1, you must eat at a local food establishment at least once a week. 2, you must exercise at least 4 times a week. I'll give you a tax credit if you exercise 4 times a week. 3, if you just be yourself. That's all we're asking. I'll give you a tax credit for it if you're just yourself. 4, if you believe you struggle, but you are way more than your struggles, that you're awesome. I'll give you a tax credit for that. I'll give you that tax credit for that. And there are many, many more tax credits that I will give you. So you just stay tuned, and you vote me your next president, and you're gonna have. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm at the lake, and just recharging. You've heard me say before, and I will do it all winter. There's the water out there. There's the water. There's the nature, right? Water on one side, nature on the other, nature over there. But guys, we just have to, we got so much going on in our life, just hitting us all the time. We've got to take these moments when we have them. And I'm in between clients. And so for me to continue to level up and to continue to get the most out of my life, I really believe we've got to take these moments, and we've just got to really connect with ourselves and be able to process all that's going on in our lives. So that's what I'm doing. I got the music on, and I'm just sitting here like this, and just kind of thinking and just kind of working through some things. So I would encourage you as you go from one thing to another, when you're, just scrambling around, guys, find time each day. Find time. Oh, this is good. We're going to do this. Yes, I thought of it. Okay. And so these things come to mind. I don't script what I'm going to talk about each day. And because I really believe I want life to come to me, and I want it to go through me, and then I process it and push it out to you guys. So one thing I've been doing with clients, and I've been doing this a lot, is to put your hand on your heart, right? Your heart, your most vital organ. Put your hand on your heart and just feel your heart, and just thank your heart for just beating and keeping you alive. But what I want to do is I want to set a clock. For about 5 minutes. I've been starting to do this with clients, and it's really made a big impact, on them. Is to set a clock 5 minutes, have your hand on your heart, and just sit here and say, I love you. I love you, Randy. I love you. Now you can say it out loud, or you can say it to yourself. And this can be done anywhere. This can be done sitting. I know it's going to be weird for a second here, but it can be done sitting on a toilet. I like to do it in the shower. It's just something, I don't know, something about the water just kind of being on top of me, but just putting my hand on my heart and just standing there and saying, I love you. I love you. You are awesome. You have such a great heart. You're so awesome. And you can say anything about yourself. You can say anything that you like about yourself. But basically what you're doing is you're sitting here and you're just caring and comforting yourself. You're just caring and comforting. I love you. I love you. You're just putting your hand on your heart and focusing on your breathing, and just really trying to slow down life and get as connected as you can with yourself. Just getting really connected. And just telling yourself that you love yourself. And that's all that matters, is that you love yourself. Now, if people love you and they appreciate you, then that's just icing on the cake. The most important part is that you love yourself. And this exercise is really to help you in a very strong way get connected with yourself. And I want you to do that every day. I want you to do this every day, where maybe this 5 minutes goes from 5 to 10, to 15, where you just have your hand on your heart and you're just sitting here. And then you might catch yourself. You might find yourself when someone just said something to you and it was making you feel really crappy, that you just notice either that you do it like this, or maybe you just imagine it, but you just have your hand on your heart. And as someone's saying something mean to you or not nice, or maybe you misinterpreting something, you just go to, I love you. I love you, Randy. I love you. You're awesome. I love you, Randy. I love you. And wow, in those vulnerable moments when things are difficult and you're able to connect with yourself, the experience that you'll get out of that, your heart will just start to light up and will start to get hot, and will start just to feel that love you're giving it. Just start to feel that love. Just think about it, guys. Think about spending just 5 minutes a day with your hand on your heart. Doesn't matter where it is. Doesn't matter when it is. It could be right before you go to bed at night. But really just intentionally connecting with yourself and giving yourself love and gratitude and comfort and care and peace and worthiness. And all those other things that are struggles of yours, if you are able to connect with yourself and really get in touch with yourself, and it's just noise. Those things are outside of you, and you're bigger, you're stronger, you're connected. Anxiety, depression, relationships, financial stress, job stress, house stress, kid stress, family stress. It takes you being connected with yourself for you to be bigger and stronger. And when you're in that stress, it takes you to be able to care and comfort yourself. And if you're able to do that, and you're able to do it enough times, where you're able to kind of love yourself no matter what's going on in your life, you'll be able to level up. You'll be able to continue to get to the next level, where things that you used to struggle with, you don't struggle with those anymore, because you've got so much in here. You're so strong in here. You've developed some skill and resilience, tolerance and determination and love. That this stuff out here, it's smaller than you are. Smaller. Doesn't have the impact that it used to. You guys try it. It really does. It's very powerful. Very powerful. By the way, guys, not to break that, because that's awesome. This is a baller hat. You guys, hey, if you need a running buddy, if you just need some encouragement, you need a kudo, you need a high five, you need an accountability group, you guys join the Midwest Anxiety Run Club. That's right, Midwest Anxiety Run Club over in Strava, starting a run club, and we're just gonna cheer each other on as we're out doing our walks, our runs, whatever we're doing. We're gonna just cheer each other on, give each other kudos, and just build a great community. Hey, thanks for watching. You guys have a nice day.
All I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.